Hello, everyone. This podcast, The Roses of Magdalene, is a space for remembering. Here I share stories, not to teach you something new, but to awaken something ancient within you. These stories come through me as transmissions of love, truth, and divine remembrance, many inspired by the wisdom of Mary Magdalene and the Christ consciousness she carried. There's nothing you need to believe, analyze, or understand. So just simply listen and allow what resonates to meet your heart. I hope that you enjoy your rose. First, take a deep breath with me. Let the mind rest its need to understand. May these words meet you where you are and remind you of what you already know. Now, the next story is called When I Mistook Fear for Guidance. There was a time when I believed I knew what was best for me. I made choices quickly, certain I was protecting myself. I avoided what felt uncomfortable. I reached for what promised safety. And yet, beneath many of these choices, I felt quiet unrest, as if something deeper in me was being ignored. I told myself I was being wise, but my body told a different story. Tightness followed my decisions. Relief never lasted. Peace felt conditional. One day, I paused long enough to notice this pattern. I saw how often I confused fear with guidance, how quickly I listened to the voice that said, "Avoid this, control that, don't risk being hurt again." These thoughts sounded protective, even loving, but they led me into smaller and smaller spaces, and suddenly I understood. The mind does not always know what serves the heart. What feels safest is not always what heals. What feels familiar is not always what frees. I realized then that I had not been choosing my best interest. I had been choosing what felt least frightening. When this truth arose, I did not judge myself. Of course, I had chosen this way. I had been trying to survive. So instead of asking, "What should I do?" I asked something gentler. What would bring me closer to peace? The answer did not come as a plan. It came as a feeling, a soft opening in the chest, a loosening of the breath. I learned then that my true best interests are always aligned with love. Not the love that protects itself, but the love that trusts life enough to remain open. And when I stopped letting fear decide for me, a wiser guidance quietly returned. So today's gently invitation is, where might fear be making decisions for you? And what would change if you listened instead for peace?